Hello, welcome to my Sky Factory playthrough. This is Blink. This is the first video I uploaded in a long time. I was away, and then when I got back I was just busy and didn't get around to doing videos, but I was doing a Resident Evil 6 series. I'm going to leave that break for a while. I might go back to it and see how things go, but for now I'm going to go into this. So, this is Sky Factory. It's version 2.2.2. I'll stay on this version for the whole playthrough, so things don't change or whatever. I don't know how many episodes are going to be or how's it going to go or anything, but I'll just play until I get bored, I guess, and see what happens. So basically, for anyone who doesn't know what this is, it's basically Skyblocks with a bunch of mods. So it's a mod pack made by Bacon Donut, who's a streamer and YouTuber. You can check him out, and he's pretty cool. Yeah, so you start with just one tree and one piece of dirt down at the bottom. So you want to get saplings from this tree, which I have already, by using this crook, which is just 4 sticks. You saw me craft it there. There's loads of mods, loads. I was, still really am, mostly unfamiliar with most of the mods in this, so when I started there was kind of a lot to learn. Still is. There's more I don't know about this than I do know. So what I do know I'll share with you. What I don't, I will tell you as I learn. Yeah, so this is where you start. You get a tree, get some saplings, and a piece of dirt. I like to put slabs in the bottom half so mobs don't spawn. You could put them on top and light the place up. I just find this easier because it's going to be a while before you get torches. You get one to start with. One torch is much good. I'll just plant that there. So here we go. For now, just expanding this so I can get hopefully some saplings will fall from the tree, and I'll be able to get a bit of stuff out of it. Okay, so that's all I have for a moment. Yeah, so we'll break some of these up and see if we get some more. I'm pretty late joining the whole Sky Factory bandwagon even. It's been out for a good while. I only kind of started playing it a week ago, or just over a week ago. Obviously I got further than this, but I just started again for the sake of making a video. I was going to keep doing the Resident Evil 6 one. I wasn't really in the humour to do it, so I said I'd start a new series. Also, I think I'm going to do a normal Skyblock series with a friend of mine, McMindGeek, and I think he has the first episode of the series on his channel. But since we did that, I went away, and I only kind of came back recently, so I don't know when the next one is going to be. But I'll link that video in the description for this, I suppose, and then whenever he's free, or we're both free, I guess, we'll do the next one. I don't actually need that yet. Make more slabs. Here's one cool mod on this. It's called Vein Miner. So if you hold, I have a hotkey set to B. The way you do that is just you go into your options, controls, and then right down near the bottom, activate Vein Miner. I have it set to B. So if you hold B down and you mine like that, or mine or harvest or whatever, it'll get all of the similar blocks connected to it. So just there I got all the. If you don't use the right tool, it doesn't work. So if I do it now without an axe, it'll only. Oh, it did. Oh, I was wrong. Sometimes I think if you're not using the right tool, it won't gather all the stuff for you. I might be wrong about that though. But it worked that time, so happy days. I'll make another crook for the next one. Oh yeah, and this is cool. It's Tinker's Construct little crafting table. So you make a crafting table like normal, and then you put it back in to like the first time you make one, you put it back in and you get this crafting station, and then if you put that in again, you get the little half slab crafting table, which is, I like it, it's cool, it's handy. Yeah, so basically that's another mod. If you just come up to the tree and you spam shift, it'll act like bone meal. So you'll see if I do it for long enough, little particle effects come up, and just keep doing it and the tree will go. You get these 3 books when you start off. These 2 are basically explain how some mods work and things to do, and this one, the achievement book, is it's obviously it's full of achievements. So I'll read this here. Hello and welcome to Sky Factory 2, a modded skyblock mod pack. An infinite world of possibility awaits you after you build it, of course, because you'll be starting in a void world with nothing between you and death but a single tree and one piece of dirt. But don't panic, the mods in this pack will allow you to get all the resources you need to build yourself an amazing world even. Read on for more info, how to play, put it together, and for a list of goals you accomplish. So, how to use this book is very straightforward. Giant book every true. Barrels full of water just fine when it shows there's some road spawning. It's not really in deserts, so barrels don't fill water. Okay, so if you're in a desert, you can't get water. Everyone knows that. Well, they should, if they play Minecraft regularly. Okay, so that's just some stuff to know about biomes and what spawns in there. And then, so you have all this. So, do I have silkworms yet? No. Okay. So anyway, there's not much to do now. It's kind of boring. So what I'll do is I'll expand. I'll keep getting trees and chopping them down, and I'll expand this island. Would you call it an island when there's no water around it? I'm going to call it an island anyway. I'll do that, and then I'll be back in a second. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so here I am. I'm back. Basically, all I did in that time I was away was I kept placing trees and break them down until I had enough wood to expand the island this bit. So I basically just went 10 blocks in every direction and have this pretty sizable main island for now. It'll do fine. And I placed this other tree. As you can see, when I was doing that, I got plenty of saplings. So I got like 47 saplings, and I got these silkworms. The silkworms, they're a rarer drop clearly than the saplings, but if you just use your crook on the tree once it's grown, you will get them back. So I actually need to make another crook right now. Oops. Okay, I'll make two, sure. You used them up pretty quick. Oops. There we go. Okay. More twerking on trees. I'm not sure what the name of the mod is that does that, but it saves a lot of time at the beginning because there's nothing for you to do but wait for trees to grow. So I want to show you something anyway. These silkworms that I picked up, you can either cook them and eat them, and they restore one hunger bar each. Or the other use for them is you place them with the trees like this, and as you can see, they start infesting the trees. So I'll show you the purpose for that in a while. Basically, you do this, and for a while I'll just put a few of them in here to speed it up a bit. And the trees, all the leaves turn white, and then you can harvest them with your crook, and you get string for them, which we need for other stuff. And I want to show you something else. When we're doing this, when we're waiting for that to finish, if you put wood like this and a slab on the bottom, you get this oak barrel, and you can use the barrels for a few things. One purpose for it is collecting water, but another one is if you take your oak saplings or your silkworms or any organics really, so most food or leftover stuff like that, and throw it in here, it will start composting it. So it takes 8 saplings. Depending on what you put in it, it takes up a different amount. So like the silkworm probably take more than 15 of them. 8 saplings, probably like 10 apples, I'm not sure, but it takes different amounts of stuff depending on what it is. So as you can see, it's composting there, and when it's done, that'll be dirt that I can take, place in somewhere else, and make another tree. So that's how you start to get dirt. As you can see, this is starting to be all infested now. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when it's totally infested, and I'll see you then, because I won't be doing anything in the meantime other than waiting. So see you in a sec. Okay guys, so I'm back. As you can see, the tree is pretty much all infested now. There's a tiny bit left on top to finish off, but it's pretty close to being done. It looks kind of cool, right? And just all the leaves turn white, and you can harvest them and you get stuff out of them. What I did there when I was waiting is I used the barrel, so I filled it up a couple of times, and you can see when it's finished composting, you get dirt out of it. You just right click and you get your piece of dirt. I always try to leave, I still have plenty left over, but I always try to leave a couple of saplings, 2 or 3 in a chest just in case. It's very unlikely that you're ever going to be in a situation where you need them, but better safe than sorry, right? Yeah, got the dirt, placed it, added more trees, and oh, by the way, if this tree were to grow and the leaves touched each other, then this would just spread into the next tree. So if you were to place enough trees close enough, you could do loads of these together. So it's going to harvest this now, and hopefully we get some string. So there's 12. I need 18. So yeah, got enough there. Okay, and the reason I need them, I'll show you now. I've just put all the saplings back in the chest. Oops. I'll take all but 2 of them. And I'll replace that there. Okay, so the reason you need string is if you put 9 string in a block like this, it makes what is it? I think it's silk mesh. Yeah, and you need 2 pieces of silk mesh to make one of these bad boys. So you just put it in your crafting table like this, and you get a sieve or a sieve. Over here we call them sieves, or at least I would. I don't know what everyone calls them, but yeah, to me it's a sieve. I always put little slabs underneath like this because I don't like the look of things when they're just floating in the air. So whenever I'm placing them into now, and I put a little slab underneath. That's just me being weird though, so you don't have to do that. Anyway, the reason you need a sieve is when you get your dirt from the trees and that, and you put it into stuff here, you get the dirt, you put it in the sieve, and you go through it like this just by right clicking on it, or holding right click, or repeatedly, and you get these stone. Alright, so then you can place your stone in a 2x2 block, and you get cobblestone. Now you see how you get cobblestone. So obviously, as I'm sure you all know, cobblestone has loads of uses in Minecraft. You just repeat this process over and over and over again, and you will eventually get enough cobblestone to make stuff like furnaces, and then eventually you can make like a cobblestone generator and all that kind of thing. But I think we'll wrap up episode 1 here, because I think it's probably a fine little introduction to episode 1, just getting started. You have a general idea. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.